Good morning. It's Monday, June 27th, and that means exactly three things. One, the symptoms of heat stroke and COVID-19 are remarkably overlapping in terms of a Venn diagram, which means it's a great time to have a convention in July in Las Vegas. And it's time for the lighting industry news brief. This time we are talking about brought to you by Keystone's all-in-one box area lights. And I do mean everything is in that box. The fixture, yeah, that's in there. You know what? 2 kinds of sensors, 3 kinds of mounts. You know what else is on that? You know what? It's got a driver, replaceable. Save SKUs now, save headaches later, because you can just replace that. And you can adjust power, and you can adjust color on most of these products. That's keystonetech.com, or the link in the description so they know I sent you. Anyhow, let's get into the news. The IES has dropped 4 ANSI standards. We've got RPs for exterior lighting, RP for control intents, as well as methods for distance radiometry and measuring UV, which I guess is still radiometry. Okay. Outdoor LEDs may be increasing our overall energy use. We have a recall on the Coda pendant. This is 6 different SKUs affected because they've fallen on people. But of course, only 20 people have ever died, or 20 people a year only die of lighting fixtures falling on them. So I think this is just tyranny and a slippery slope, and we should all rally and rail against it forever. GE Current, a Daintree company, has rebranded. They're just Current now. It's just Current. I'm very glad to retire that obnoxious joke I was doing where I said the full name, including the punctuation. Thank you very much. SLG has broken new ground on a manufacturing facility in the Houston area. Bega North America is opening a new facility in Colorado, right down the street from an Amazon fulfillment center, funnily enough. The NLB has presented the Tesla Award winners. The Bright Star Awards winners were presented. Universal Douglas has held a virtual shareholders meeting. Annual revenues last year broke records. We had Lightovation name their showroom winners, and we have had Steelite moving. This is a hospitality lighting company. They're opening a brand new showroom in Pennsylvania. Signify, their health division, is opening a new regional service center in Oklahoma City. IKIO LED is moving to Batesville. That's in Arkansas. That is a production facility, by the way. We have the best booths at LightFair. We have the LightFair Innovation Awards. We have Chinese trade continuing to rebound. Exports up 16% this month. In events news, submissions are open for the LightSpec Design Excellence Awards. Those will be presented at LightSpec West, and you can attend a webinar on the 28th, brought to you by the EIS. This is about advanced computation in lighting and daylighting. In rep agency updates, Rosewater has picked 4 new reps, Sesco has partnered with Williams in South Carolina, and LightSpec is expanding into Cleveland, which is, I think, the 5th region for them. In IoT, Johnson has bought Tempered Network. That's for a security deal. Orion is integrating with SnapCount. Velodyne LiDAR has been deployed in Helsinki as part of their Smart Traffic Poles program. We have recommended reading. All these are on nailed.org. Of course, we can talk about which light therapy lamp is best. We have Randy Reed's recap of LightFair. Al Usinski's recap of LightFair. We have recessed lights. Are they going out of fashion? Everything about indoor farming makes sense, except the energy use right now. We have lighting design as an inclusion strategy. We have a discussion of what are the best grow lights right now. We have technology connections, a fun YouTuber if you're at all interested in consumer grade electrical gear, discussing the discontinuance of the best dimmable LED bulb. And we have a comparison of tunable lighting controls in market projections, all these available for sale But the short version is we have 7% growth for controls. We have 81 billion predicted value in LED lighting solutions. We have 12% gains in the home automation market. We have 112 billion in smart grid activity pending. We have energy as a service market to expand by 8%. And cleaning equipment for semiconductor wafers will surpass $7 billion in value. In research and development, we have new blue LED pumping IR emitters from Shandong University. This was a paper published in Advanced Materials Technologies. Circadian Rhythm has been linked to cattle health, according to the Canadian Journal of Animal Science. We have brightness and warmness preferred. This is a study from Cheng Kung Yu, also examining the effects of productivity on being in a place you like to be in. We have the American University in Cairo undergrads coming up with glowing sidewalks. Yes, luminescent concrete. And in France, they have invented a quantum dot that is made out of spent grains. If you don't know what spent grains are, they're just the pile of mush you have when you are done making beer. As they say in France, it takes a lot of beer to make wine, and now it will take a lot of beer to make quantum dots. Ain't that nice? In dark sky news, Copper Harbor, Michigan is the state's third dark sky park. We have light at night linked to obesity. That is a confirmation case. Ain't that nice to see? We have low levels of blue light inducing spatial memory impairment in mice. So probably carries up all the way to other mammals, but you know, let's make some undergrads run the maze too before we really settle on this. Leamington, Ontario is settling on a permanent lighting ordinance. This, you may recall, has been an ongoing problem between one greenhouse and the people that live near the greenhouse, and they finally settled on that. And isn't that nice? The slow grind of local politics doing what it's supposed to. A beach in Jacksonville has switched to turtle-safe lighting. It's a lovely orange, really. And the IDA is planning two meetings for advocates in July. Sign up for the one that makes sense for your time zone, if you will. And Signify is celebrating its 15 years in horticulture. Sundial is bidding on Zenobis's global assets. This includes grow facilities and dry stock. In People News, Steve Edmonds is set to retire, and Soya Vahadian is now the COO at NEMA. In local news, Eastern Kentucky U has been awarded $300K in grants for its outdoor projects. Elkhart, Indiana, I should point out that it's Hart without an E, so it's kind of just named Elk, has switched out 3,000 street lamps. Greenwood Street in Tulsa is seeking new lighting funds for security in the lead up to a particular anniversary. Amoresco has finished phase 1 of Baltimore City school upgrades. El Paso Elementary has upgraded its lighting and ceilings. Mesa, Arizona has maxed out its efficiency rebate program. Lawton, Oklahoma will be upgrading 4,000 streetlights. The Maine state government will be funding school and municipal upgrades. And we have Vermont Med nurses are calling for more security in their parking lots and outside the actual facility. And in things you can make, well, you can finally turn off the lights on your PS5 controller, or you can make tiny little lightsabers for your diorama needs. But until next time, I've been Scott Walker. If you saw me at Nailed, thanks for coming by. If I saw you at Nailed, it was great to see you. In the meantime, though, thanks to our sponsor, consider joining Nailed, get associated, get educated, get interactive. But until next time, enjoy the music. Good day.
When the lights dim, I started chatting to myself at home. Deep conversations and native debates I had in the room. When the lights dim, I started chatting to myself at home. Deep conversations and native debates I had in the room. There could be some kind of loneliness and a lot of day. There could be some some kind of loneliness and a lot of day. But I'm gonna rock this house with my heart tonight. Objects will be shaken by the crowd in my mind. Lots of darkness will better tonight. The stars of our souls will evoke a healing feeling. We're beyond blessed, facing those that we carry all alone. That's the more way, living in the depths of the dark. There could be some kind of loneliness in the light of day. There could be some kind of loneliness in the light of day. But I'm gonna rock with my heart tonight. Objects will be shaken by the crowd in my mind. Lots of darkness will better tonight. The stars of our souls will evoke a